Hi, I'm Debbie Nicholson, President and CEO of the Greater Sudbury Chamber of Commerce. Today I'm having a 4-in-4 discussion with Don Duval, CEO of NORCAT. Don, thank you very much for joining us today. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you.
First question for you. NORCAT has been around for almost 20 years now, and in many ways it continues to be this unknown entity. How do you plan on sharing the important and leading-edge role that NORCAT plays in our community?
So our focus to build brand awareness is going to be almost exclusively through the attribution of our clients' success. So if you take the innovation side of our business at NORCAT, we're going to be working with early-stage entrepreneurial endeavors, startups in the community, to help them grow, generate jobs, generate wealth for the community. We want to tell their story and how they achieve success, but tell it through the lens of what role NORCAT played to help them achieve. So you have a grassroots movement to say, these are our clients, here's what they've accomplished, and push that message out to other like-minded individuals to say, that's how NORCAT works with us. Likewise, on the health and safety side, we want to celebrate a comparable model where with our larger customers, we want to ensure that what is the role that NORCAT has played to help them achieve their outcomes as it relates to health and safety training. We don't endeavor or expect to hiring a dedicated marketing team. We want the success and the role that NORCAT has played to be told to our clients.
Sounds like an exciting process.
Absolutely.
Sure. You came from an institution where science, technology, and social entrepreneurs were encouraged to share. What attracted you to come to Sudbury from Mars?
So at a broader level, the innovation landscape in Canada is truly exceptional. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done. But the opportunity specifically in Sudbury relates to the fact that this is one of the globally eminent, relevant mining clusters that has a significant opportunity to really expedite innovation in that sector. And in doing that, there's a pretty interesting role where if you have a strong base and a strong talent base related to mining, when you start to add on the peripheral industries in this community, such as healthcare and life sciences and clean tech and IT, and you have that strong base to start, there's some really exceptional, interesting things that can come out of that. And I have the opinion that cross-sectoral innovation, having a base in one industry but other sectors burgeoning around it, is where you get the really interesting opportunities. On a national scale, we are still deemed a natural resource economy, be it mining, oil and gas, pulp and paper. We need to recognize that. And if we fall behind in the innovation part of that supply chain in terms of pushing that base into a broader global market opportunity, I think we're having a big challenge on the horizon. So coming to Sudbury, this is the epitome of mining. It's connected into the natural resource sector. We got to figure out a way to get that right and support the other industries at the same time.
Obviously, you feel there's a lot of potential here then, which is great.
Significant, absolutely.
Good. The term innovation has really become a throwaway, often overused by politicians and governments. What does it mean specifically to you?
So I have a very simple lens in how I define innovation, and I'll put it into context. Research is turning money into knowledge. Innovation is turning knowledge into money. Simple as that.
Wow, that is simple. Businesses are often wary of sharing, let alone engaging with one another. How do you overcome deep-rooted suspicions so that businesses can leverage one another's strengths to compete?
Great question. So as an innovation center, we're in the business of intellectual property. We have to be mindful of that of every single day and give the assurances to our clients that we as an innovation broker will ensure absolute confidentiality as appropriate. But on the flip side of that, the best way that innovation continues to move forward is when you share ideas and build opportunities. So our role in that equation will be to ensure that if and when we bring in entrepreneurial endeavors, startup entities within our four walls, that we do not put two competitive companies side by side. There's some pretty rigorous regulatory frameworks, terms and conditions, non-disclosure agreements that all individuals that work at the NORCAT Center, especially those that provide services and delivery resources to the clients, sign off on. And many of our advisory resources are volunteers from the community, but they're treated as though they are employees. So they adhere to strict guidelines put in place by the Ontario Network of Excellence in the province of Ontario about ensuring the utmost confidentiality of their intellectual property. Now, that said, in the peer-to-peer environment, for example, the NORCAT Commons, our co-location incubator, entrepreneurial endeavors coming into our four walls just to work for the day. Our job is to curate the space in such a way that we make it aware to everyone in there who's doing what, where they're situated, and ensure that two competitive companies are not within close proximity. That is the role of most innovation centers around the world.
Oh, great. Well, thank you very much for being here today and joining in our 4 and 4.
Wonderful. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks, Don.